Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. My name is Casey. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive. Today's going to be the first ever pick a pile, pull a card. Give yourself permission to be as you are, where you are, and allow life to happen. Embrace it all is well. So why not? Let's do this pull a card. So I kind of have an order of how I'm going to pull out. I think I'm going to go with the Ascended Masters deck. And they put my eyes right over there at the Mystic Martians. Okay, so are we or are we not going with the deck I wanted to come up with? They're like, no, you want to come over here. Okay, we're going with the Golden Ratio. We're going to go with the Mystical Martian. Well, that's why it's a pick-a pile. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull them together. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay. So I'll do the stars. Why did I say Starseed deck? I'll laugh if that one comes out. Okay, so for pile number 1, for all of you who are in here, I'll show you. Or you could just pick the number, pile number 1, what do we have? The pentagram, harmony, protection, and idealism. This will be for pile number 1. Number 35, be an 8. Okay, so we'll go, I heard meeny, miny, mo. What's up, Matthew? Hi, gorgeous Casey, Alicia, my dear beautiful friend. Matthew's in the house. Who else is up in here? Hi guys, thanks for watching. Not doing nothing but watching me, huh? Well, you never know what you're gonna get over here. It's like that box of chocolate. Life is like a box of chocolates. We're pulling for pile number 2. It's you. No, it's not. It's 9. I'm seeing like a Jack Black. Pile number 2. What do we have for the old pile number 2? Feels like a comedian. I knew that was going to happen. You got Hawthorne, light activation, acceleration, brilliance, and stand in your light. This is for pile number 2. Pile number 1, we had the pentagram. And this is talking about harmony, protection, and idealism. Camera 1, camera 2, Hawthorne. And actually, if you resonate with this card, it's like, you should watch last night's read. Today is December 9th. So it would be December 8th's read, and it was in the afternoon. Who's investigating though, right? Okay. Moving on forward to pile number 3. What do we have for me? Let's see. I see one other Ascended Master card in this deck. In this deck? It is in the deck. I just heard let the bodies hit the floor. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, intuitive. I'm a fucking comedian too, depends on what day. Maybe, maybe not. Somewhat of a little actor. We'll see. Pile number 3. What do you want? Where do you come from? Where do you go? Oh, fucking Cotton Eye Joe. The name Joe could be prominent. Okay, pile number 3. Pile number 3 feels like I feel diligence or structured or strategy or perseverance. My ear's starting to ring. Okay, pile number 3. What do we have? What do we have for Johnny? It's a new card. Ooh. Okay, pile number 3. The element of water came out. Card number 40. This is a card of reflection, kindness, and compassion. Let it go. Let it go. I just want to go ski in the snow. Don't you know? And what we all don't see out of all the piles is the grays. Misunderstood and shy. It does carry an energy for like this entire read. And it's I want to be interested in doing it this way, like break it up. Most times I just do a collective reader for each sign, right? Getting goosebumps right now. You're very much moving on your spiritual awakening. So these are more like discovery, you know. If you watch me, more or less, if you set an intention, especially if you watch live, to connect and talk to your spirit guides. My guides are at the front gates. I can pick up on and cue into. I get to decide what kind of energy, if I don't want to tap on it or not. You know, it's my own. But I always want to give the messages for the highest good of all. Okay, just not everything I say is going to be for you, but if you choose to connect, like right now, ask for a bird or a color or just a name or something prominent to come through. It'll show you the magic in no space and time, okay, and the consciousness in which we all share, which is the whole point of me having this channel, has grown from, is evolving. Anybody who's been watching this channel for the last 2 years is, you've evolved with me as a reader, you in your own right, all of our, you know, family that's in here. It's beautiful. You know, our collective that we have gravitated or built, shall we say, it's our consciousness. So as we connect, and those of you that watch me quite a bit, for the personal reads I've done too, I can go back to specific reads I've done, and I can feel that person's, your energy in that read. I know. And it's so weird. And you'll be like, yeah, that's that read that, you know, they'll tell me that's that read that really, and I'll say it before. And it's interesting because I get it kind of, when you guys do get personal reads with me, I get to be like, oh, wow, now I see why that, you know, your energy, because I understand the energy signature, not just the scenarios that happen, but the heart almost, you know. So I love all you guys. I see 11 as I look up. It's what we have here is, I heard Damascus right now. Damascus. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Major pain. Won't look at you. 2. Pain's not here, he's in our ass. Dun 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 dun, he can't pass gas. Sound on. Break it on down. Sound on. Honey turns around and then there's major pain. Break it on down. I can just see that. It's like a drill instructor standing behind. I don't know how many of you have watched Major Pain. Maybe somebody has or just did, but I seen that scene. Break it on down. What I'm gonna do here is put my foot up your ass. He said, let me see that finger and take your mind off that pain, boy. And then he shot him. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, being a profound channel, this could be confirmation. Strength, courage, and bravery. Okay, here we go. Pile number 1. We're going to get into this. We're going to go in. Teardrop. What does it say? Raindrops falling on my head. Raindrops falling on my head. I keep hearing that. High apple pie in the sky hopes. I'm hearing, oh, cheerio. I'm not sure. Cheerio, mate. I guess I do know what that means. I guess I've said it a wee few fucking times myself. I know, cheerio, mate. Oh, cheerio. I said good day. All right. Let's get into this energy. So I'm a channeled reader. I pick up on things. So in and out of the read, I might veer off. It's just, you know, some call it it could be called dyslexia. Maybe there's just something with that right now. Chronic. I heard chronic illness. Chronic illness. I heard speed trap. Vertigo. Vermont and Virginia. Brandon. Before I got on the radar, I heard it too. Brandon. I keep hearing that name. Brandon. I feel like this person's comes through from the other side. I want to call him a kid. He's not. He is. He was like a big kid. I want to say maybe he was. I mean, a kid's a kid. Maybe that's something he said. A kid's a kid. Like this kid was drinking at like 12. Feels like this kid picked up behaviors of a parent. Like a dad that was drunk all the time, and then the mom and that was abusive, and the kid started drinking, and this kid ended up, I don't know. This kid was injured and is no longer living. It's like they'll find this message. They'll find this message. I heard the dog and pony show. I'm seeing something like a boar, a wild boar, or pig farm, antlers, antelope. There could be something going on with the jawbone, jawline, and like the sinuses in the nose. Maybe even like there's 2 gunshot wounds I can see like in an antelope through the face. They show me like right below the eye and in the nostril. I heard headshot. Okay. Alabama, Albuquerque. Saint Germain, the Violet Flame. Somebody travels a lot because I'm hearing, I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA, Northern California, where the girls are warmer, down in Frisco Bay. Keep on rocking me, baby, baby, keep on rocking me, baby. They're talking about like a puncture wound for pile 1. I don't know if it's like somewhere. Somebody's got to have an animal because I'm drawing like an animal and there's something pointing to its withers or on the lower back here. It does look like antlers up here when they. I don't know, caribou. Somebody asked about a caribou or you'll see one later. I'm seeing too like. When there's still fuzz on the antlers. So there's something about that specific season when there's still fuzz on the antlers. Jason, if you're in here, you could probably answer that. I'm not sure. Hunting accident. Is that what you're trying to say? 2 shots. Bam, bam, bam. That would be 3. Maybe somebody was in a hunting accident here, okay? Freak accident. That's what I heard, a freak accident. Molly. I'm hearing the name Molly. I don't know if that's like my mom or a family. Molly. Okay, too. Also, somebody in the recent either has or had like a horned animal that has one a lot higher than the other. And I know that's more typical in like bulls and stuff, but where's the poor little bugger? Here's his head. He's like one of the horns is bigger, and it's like there's some sort of something that came into the back. I don't know what exactly that means. But then I started picking up on like an energy of a hunting accident. Somebody who's, I'm hearing the name David right now. Dalai Lama. All right. Guess that's all there is on that. Maybe they're talking about Monopoly. I'm hearing Palace Place. I've never really played Monopoly when I was young, but maybe that's just Monopoly. Maybe that's something somebody said or they had something with somebody in that. Keep hearing, like, they had me draw an X here on the line. Target, going hunting. Okay, I'm seeing 1:11 on the clock. 1:11. It's not on the clock. I wrote it down earlier underneath the time and date when I did this. There's your report here. Something was like unjustified. Okay. Boy, I hope whoever's message this is picks pile 1, huh? I'm hearing the name Albert now. like I said, there could be something in the jaw too, and I don't know if this is just pertaining, but like an abscess in the jaw line. There's something. I swear this is an animal. Maybe somebody had to shoot their animal too. I don't know. It's kind of weird, kind of different. A lot of hunting energy, like outdoorsman type, farmer, rancher, rural area. I'm hearing the name. Oh, I didn't really think that's a name, but we'll go with it. Dipweed. A dipweed. Don't be a dipweed. Maybe somebody said that, dipweed. Don't be a dipweed. Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. Alright, there's a lot of shit going on in this read. Okay, that Culture Pop soda, this is watermelon lime. It's like that probiotic. This stuff is so good. They've got a really good lemon and ginger one. I love ginger. Turmeric, pepper. All right. There's something about here like pepper, understanding how pepper helps your kidneys and the other parts of your body to absorb nutrients, or crucial vitamins. It helps it to absorb it faster. All right, now I'm gonna go to the Starseed deck. It's my first day, and I just work here again. We fired you. Yeah, well, old Joe Schmo said I'm rehired. That's twice Joe's came up. All right, let's get with it. Let's get into this read. Hearing that song, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Now, here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy now. And then I'm singing the fish's head. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Ooh, 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 ooh. Somebody's just feeling good. I'm getting jiggy with it. Na, 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 na. Hey. So let's see what this is about. So this is from the Mystical Martian Oracle deck. It's card number 35, pile number 1. There's a lot of numbers. Somebody receives numbers, or that could be their job to categorize, or that could just be significant here. Putting places where they belong, putting things where they belong in their proper places. Organization. First off, I want to say, if you pick pile number 1, you have like a very spectacular group of beings. They're like, don't say that. They're kind of showing me themselves like, okay, so I see why you're doing that. It's like passed on people, like people that haven't gone, but they're, I don't even know, it's really weird. That movie Ghost, not like the Ghost. The girl in it, her name's Kat. The one with Casper. By the way, somebody needs to tan those legs. You can see you in the night. I can see you in the night. You got some white legs. Holy moly. Holy bejesus. You scared the bejesus out of me. What? I thought you were a ghost. It's funny how spirit makes us say things, huh? It's like, no, why did you say that? Because I've seriously been feeling ghosts in this house. Somebody's having these communications. You look like you've seen a ghost. But your guy, they show me him as ghost, the fat one, Humpy, Grumpy, and Dumpy, whatever their names are. No, that's the wrong channel. That was the Berenstain Bears. Your porridge. All right, getting back onto the note. Fa la 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 la. 35. Pile number 1, the pentagram, harmony, protection. Healing myself heals my lineage. Receive the gift. It's the Holy Grail. 44, the Holy Grail Code. Healing myself heals my lineage. Virtues. All right. That's not true. Where are we at? No, a couple more pages back. I swear I was there. Weird. You are freaking out, man. The pentagram. Oh shit, that was the Pentagon. I pulled a card out that says the Pentagon, inside job Pentagon. All right, pentagram. The pentagram contains layers of meanings. The ancient Greeks, Babylonians, Taoists, Freemasons, and pagans all used the pentagram as a symbolic modality. Today, neo-pagan Wiccans typically use the pentagram star shape inside a protective circle to represent the 4 elements of life and the ether spirit element, with the most important top-pointed arrow of the star being the spirit, because it esoterically links life and directs all the other elements. Pythagoreans ascribed the divine portions of the pentagram to fractal equally eternally in the golden section, 1 plus the sum of itself. Pythagoreans associated the pentagram symbol with health and well-being of the human body. Wow, I can see like somebody healing themselves. I see like powerful. I see people speaking tongues, light language. And it's like these people are very powerful. And they put their hands on and they pray. It's like instant healings. I heard power of the 9. Power of the 9. The inverted pentagram alone is usually a reference to the I'm going to batch this up. Bohemet. Baphomet. As a sigil for post-Christianity Satanism. The ancient Chinese assigned the pentagram to explain Wu Xing, the earth, metal, water, wood, and fire transition are moments of different phases of energy and phenomena. So when this card comes out, it's talking about working with the natural elements of life, finding harmony, protection, good health, security, safety, satisfaction, idealism, and perfection. I wonder where this energy is stored at. This is somebody who is Wiccan or is practicing like being led by spirit. You know, the person that's working with this sign or this symbol, this is it's a star within a star within a star. It's the 3 stars, the 3 golden stars. And I believe that's representative. Isn't that representative of like firefighters, the 3 golden stars? Okay. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who sits in like a circle of crystals, or maybe it is a star shape. Like they put the candles. It's very interesting energy. Maybe this is too, finding your safe space, coming into a space of harmony. I think somebody here, I want to say, fucked around and found out. Truth is going to come out. You discovered something. Maybe too, it's like, because a lot of people see the star upside down, and they're like, oh, it's because you have the real knowledge or wisdom on sacred symbols. That's why they put, that sort of cognitive thinking or disposition behind, it's devil worshippers, which anybody who doesn't worship the light, obviously, or, Jesus Christ in this world, doesn't they worship the dark in whatever way. Maybe somebody was a part of that too and like got out and is now, because I can see like people converting to the Holy Spirit be out there snatching, Spirit be out there snatching people up. Maybe you were somebody that got like saved in a miraculous way, like you should not be here, just saved in the soul, like a realization of what had happened, or maybe something tragic that happened to somebody around you. Somebody's fighting a heavy addiction. I feel like somebody drinks, it's just, and somebody here's just having a hard time saying like even what they feel, what this is. It's like the Holy Spirit comes and has this woke somebody up. Te brakia shos vorete pepe beorate yebe ke shos votete mniye te kia shazarate te yesivio. Te rabarate ke ba shazarate ya Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Uriel. Saint Germain, the Violet Flame, the Council of Light. I can feel like aerial viewing. I'm actually like so maybe somebody uses this pentagram, that's their protection to be able to move about in the consciousness. Because what's really weird is I'm like in a vent, and you know how on like action movies they have that long, skinny, worm-looking camera that can bend around doors and stuff? Like my eye is in that, and I'm looking around this space, and then I'm also seeing, the long thing too. And then I can see it's like, but I can definitely see the glass of the camera. I'm hearing blasphemy. St. Jude could be very prominent to somebody. I don't know if they were saved at St. Jude, or they're talking about literally the saint, or Catholicism. Okay. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me. You don't have to worry. Okay. Maybe somebody's worried too about like a kid or somebody who's, have walked in and seen them practicing, or they're, maybe somebody here is looking into that, and it's somebody definitely advanced in whatever they've done as far as sitting in this symbol. Because somebody sits directly here in the middle, and all of these points on the inside star, I can see these all as candles. I can't help but see the red ring around all of this. This is talking about harmony. When I start touching this crystal, I start receiving a bunch of information while this is in front of me. And you see how I said everything's going to be all right? Like, my guides will always come through, my higher self's like, because, I've been programmed to, I don't fuck with you, but I also have worn one at one point, it was given to me by a man. Somebody could have received a piece of jewelry or something like this as well. Keep wanting to say like ancient healing modality within this. It's a modality for sure. Because I'm not sure if these are crystals on the outside, like the fire's on the inside, the crystals are on the out, and I can see like the outside ring is like, is it black salt? And there's like, I don't know, flowers in there. And like each of the wing of the stars, there's like flowers or a bowl of water, elements. And like an offering, or I wouldn't say a sacrifice, but like you know how you put water at your altar, you bring food to the altar, or just, you know, it's just the way somebody was raised in that way, or is having remembrances, or it's just self-taught, or it's something they've always had inside of them and it's come out. Maybe you just kind of allowed yourself to go with the flow. It's about the intention, and the intention here, the truth is going to come out. Okay, so I'm pulling you guys as starseed oracles for pile number 1. Pile number 1, you're this pentagram. You've got King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Wow, somebody's like woke up their spirit. You know how, you know, this is so crazy. I just looked at this card, and I don't know if you guys can see it very well. There's like this lion, and there's different parts of animals in there that I can see. But it reminds me when I was little and I used to watch, I almost called it Mighty Mutant Power Rangers. It was not. This is Power Rangers. How they all come together and they form the big guy. I always loved that part. I fucking loved it when the big guy would come out, because they would all come together and get in that motherfucker. Oh, it's like Transformers kind of, you know? That's what this reminds me of. You're pulling all of the pieces of yourself back together. It is mighty. It is, I have goosebumps right now too. Receiving the fullness of life. Receiving the fullness of life. Protection. Harmony. Say very protected here too. There's like a animal for some of you that have passed. You know what's weird is I seen a lion, and then I seen that monkey. What's those ones with the bald ass? I seen him. And his face turns into that. It's like a bunch of different parts of yourself. It's like all wakening up energetically. You have to remember that. It's like coming into your force field, coming into, or being able to, I don't know, it's like somebody here purposely, simultaneously calls these energies in to their force field. It's kind of interesting because it feels like somebody might have a way. It's like a closet. They're showing me with like how the clothes go around for people, you know, in the fancy houses, the rich people. Weird. That just switched. Yeah, they have all the shoes and the ties and stuff that's on electric. Then I want to say something else and I can't recall what I was going to say. But then I seen DNA going around. There's like in vials, DNA. I was talking about somebody's closet. Oh yeah. Oh, because I see what you're saying. Because it's in the DNA. You can shapeshift. It's very interesting. I was not going to say that. Took it right out of me. Took it right out of me, my DNA. The truth is going to come out. All right? And the Holy Spirit's here. There could be something here too with like a landowner, or something that's gone on with a landowner. I keep hearing landowner. And when I wrote that card, I'm like, not really somebody who would say that. Landowner, property owner, the guy that owns, you know, it was kind of weird the way that came out. Oh, that energy feels like so, I feel like a brick. Like, I feel like when I'm in that energy, straight up, I've been sitting crisscross applesauce in a meditative state on a hardwood floor with like a cinder block in my fucking lap. When I sit in that energy, like with that, that's how I feel. It's like somebody sits for a really long time. I don't know, say like somebody goes out of their body and like actually puts their consciousness into other spaces and time. Somebody here in pile number 1, it's a very, I don't know if this is a master that you're working with, if this is a yogi. that kind of came out, or if you are the yogi. My crown chakra is tingling. Okay, so I can feel like whatever this is in my energy. Holy Spirit. Somebody has like a complete connection with the Holy Spirit. You ever had that moment when you're so close, like as if you truly experience wholeness, like seeing love through every bit of your being so connected to where it's just moving through you, called in that energy. I started hearing manifesto. Like I said, it feels like 2 in pile number 1, like somebody experiences something very divine. This is with the Holy Spirit here. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader that you wish you had. Oh, I love that one. Soul gifts and training. It is time to step up. Damn. That was an initiatory card, too. Where did I see that? I seen that initiatory card. What was that in? Oh, my computer just went. I trust the process. I surrender to the higher intelligence of life. Who are you? There's a very strong presence in this energy of, we'd call it a miracle. It's very high vibrational. I keep looking down, seeing the Holy Spirit here. Too, it's like you might have a feeling that you're watched a lot by spirits or spirit, you know? Somebody here in this pile, whoever picked this pile, I'm hearing Dramamine. I don't know what that is. Dramamine. Experiences a healing. A powerful healing. In fact, I can see, because they're showing me like the globe and my guides in my consciousness, like I'm there in my spirit, and I'm up above this globe, the earth, and I can see like spots. I can see light workers, and I can see those that have this. And somehow it's like Lemony Snicket's series of fortunate events. It's like powerful people are praying at the same time. You could very well have a light language or tongues, or you move with the Holy Spirit here. Undoubtedly, are you not? You're going to actually, if you've picked this pile, you are a very smart and intelligent being. With the help of the forces that are showing up here, things are so unmatched for others, you know. I'm hearing components too. I feel like there's watchers that like watch you go to these gates, and like to them you're just this big. Whether this is in the astral realm or wherever you go, it's like the gate is huge and here you go. And wearing red, you know, that's been bloodshed. That's victory. You had this since you were a kid, whatever this is. Could be an illness, but I wasn't saying that. You have an extraordinary gift to see things that other people cannot see. It's like you have a beautiful, big imagination. People probably always, like I said, you know, dumbed you down in whatever way. They just don't understand you. That's what it was, is that you just don't understand you. How are you seeing a face in that? I looked at this and now I'm seeing a face. I'm seeing, and I see faces in a lot of stuff, but, you know, I want to say too, you've seen your main spirit guide, your main angel, when you were younger. Wow, look at all this shit show up in this card. It's trippy. Yeah. So curious. You came to heal yourself. And I think your biggest hang up, I would say, for pile number one as a channeled message is you're somebody that took on the weight of so many people around you. Even when you were young, this is a little person. This is a little person who's seen things, big things, imagination, creativity, a natural born healer. And it's like, you took some lumps for sure. And I felt like, especially in the love department, you know, when you always loved and you love, you know, you accommodate, you think about, okay, you can see your significant other getting a cup of coffee, so you grab, if they like creamer, you grab the creamer out and grab them a spoon while they're, and you're having a conversation, you know when you flow, when you just naturally, because you fucking care, because somebody cares too. And it's like, I see somebody who spent a lot of their time accommodating others. Selflessness. And now it's like that gift within you has even grown more. Because I think also, I feel, somebody here, since you were a kid, you've seen spirits, like by those that were going to pass away, or you'd know, like, grandpa's going to pass away next week. That gift is there. It's something about coming through the veil, and not only that you remembered, but it has to do with your starseed lineage. A lot of power runs through your hands. A lot of power. It's like whether you're touching with your hands or working with crystals, you could even, I can see whoever you are, like if you really focused, you could move things with your hand. You know, the flame, have the flame grow. This is the gift I'm talking about. It's being able to work with elements. You're very malleable in energy. It makes you almost this master with this king tide that comes up with plenty. It's like you can pick from a well of energies. With me feeling like I sat so long in this card number one, in the middle of this circle, in this pentagram, for whoever's trying to protect or connect or bring harmony, in whatever way they're doing it, that could just be symbolic for something else with it being the pentagram there. But it isn't a star. And I want to say too, they just showed me like a soul going straight from another life, passing, having a physical death, a few just going straight from life to the next life on in other universes and other planets, right? And then coming to Earth, and it's like something that's final about this. It's a finale. And these other things that have been orchestrated or energies that have been placed or planted, it's like, it's a 1 in a million chance that you incarnated into a family that most likely either has strong addictions, strong mental health issues, very materialistic or grudge holding, jealous even probably of you as a child, you know, maybe just like an evil parent, like somebody who, yeah, that's nice, now go to your fucking room, or would humiliate or belittle, to have power over, it's like a mother figure or a controlling parent who just never let you grow. You're a starseed. You're not, like I said, different planets. You're not in this density. Even vibrationally, since you have been born, you've never been in the same frequencies of others. And when you carry such a frequency and a vibration, it does irritate the spirits on others. But I will say with this protection, it's like spiritually you've been sought after to be killed, to take you down, illness, to you know what I mean? And this comes from the spirits that even others manifest to put you in unsafe situations or to harm you because of their lack of self-awareness. You're a miracle, and you also give miracles to others through your faith, because you wield this power of faith to heal, to bring this energy through your being in whatever way that you're doing it. If you're a hairdresser, if you are a plumber fixing somebody's house, like the way you do it in whatever way, it could be the conversations you're having with clients or people, or they feel service. They feel A lot of people might actually say, I feel like, thank you, you're such a guardian angel, or thank you for, it just feels like you're very selfless and you're coming into this very powerful connection with yourself above all things. Somebody here is working on their patience in the moment, being very aware of a trigger or whatever it may be, and very aware of other people's day, body language, their disposition, their reactions, and then that you feel that energy, and then you're kind of, somebody here's like a powerful energy. They can kind of block off what side it comes on. They feel when something's off, or somebody else's energy, very psychically sensitive as well in this pile. I would say like the Holy Spirit is, you probably, when you speak or you talk to the Holy Spirit, you could have, the Spirit run through your body, your being, in the way of your speech. To me, it's like your hands. I just keep seeing like the hands and the work. It's like the things that you touch, your intention in my right ear starting to ring, that you put into those things. Very shielded in spirit. You're becoming more aware of your physical and emotional health. Being able to prioritize and care for yourself. Somebody here is going through recovery of some sort. Somebody here, like I said, I'm feeling that stabbing pain in my temple again that I felt last night. Somebody here also has lost somebody to murder in pile 1. It's like needing to find a reason to give yourself permission to live again. This person on the other side is like, please stop. I see it hurt somebody so hard, like it literally thought you're going to die from a broken heart. But the depression, and it's trickled on to other people's lives. I see somebody who's just gone away. I've gone away, you don't feel me anymore. Yeah, somebody's battling like suicide or has. And like the Holy Spirit or these passed on loved ones have helped you to shift that thought process here. I feel like too also in this pile somebody really misses home. They really miss home. Somebody here thinks a lot about dying or after death or transitioning, or spends a lot of time. I keep hearing like, I'm ready to walk through. Letting go and children. There could be a parent or grandparent or a child that's watching, or in whatever way, that is losing a parent or has lost a parent. This parent's coming forward and saying, there's Ruby, or I'm seeing they wore a red jewel, whether it's on a necklace, I can see it set, and it has like maybe even a few clear diamonds around it, small. Something with a ruby. Okay, so that's July. Either a passing, they're showing me that ruby to represent that they wore this, or that is a name. Maybe this person drove slow. I don't know. I'm hearing Miss Daisy. Drive-in Miss Daisy, or that's something that you watch. That's just a confirmation for somebody watching here. All right, so card number 1, if you have anything going on with your children at this point, the Holy Spirit, your angels, your guides, more than your own soul wants you to know that your children are protected, that they are safe at this time. If you're experiencing separation from them, they are safe and cared for. And I think the letting go is, I think somebody here's lost a child, and they're afraid in some ways that they'll lose this other child. Which is interesting, because I feel like you yourself have gravitated away from a parent that now feels like they've lost you in some way, or they did pass. I also see somebody not having words with their father before he passed, or a couple weeks. Also, I'm seeing this with a sibling as well. I'm seeing the name Cody. Also seeing the name Carrie today, Carrie. I wonder if that's prominent. It showed me that sign again in my head, that road sign. All right. So the Holy Spirit's here helping you to receive the fullness of life. It's like you're really following this calling. You have some very powerful native guides, very indigenous. This protection comes from them. You may not do this sacred ceremony or whatever this is at this point. It's just very symbolic of coming to the center of your own being as well. March 5th could be a prominent date. Somebody's like Graham. That's what they called their grandma. Graham. Grams. Grammy. I am so hearing the name Gail. Soul gifts and training here, so you're moving along that. I really can't help but feel like there's so much love that the Spirit's trying to bring through to somebody. And it's like encouraging. I can see him clapping. There's like an uncle over there with his grandma or this mom, maybe their brother and sister or their son and daughter, but somebody, even though grandma was kind of heavier set in the midsection. Oh my God, it looks like my grandma Helen. That's so funny. I seen the tights underneath her, like the pants with the crease in them. So you're showing me that. What? Now I'm hearing Belle. Okay. Just forging a new path here. This new path has a lot to do with your soul gifts. There is plenty of wealth for you. There's a place for everybody. Maybe that feeling too of not feeling misplaced in your life at some point. It's like it led you to this part of discovery. Celebrations. Let go and have fun. Oh, let go. Learn to let go. That's the healing. I can't control everything. Somebody here really wants to connect with a medium to be able to connect with somebody who's passed. I do feel like somebody also has lost a husband here. I see all these little deer behind here. Maybe there was kids and stuff that were left behind as well. The rainbow bridge that connects you. Somebody sees like rainbow hearts. Yeah, this was a man that worked in the yard. This was a man that was probably in the shop or working or outside doing the yard, like this is a good man. Kind of feel like this man could have been a police officer or a firefighter or a paramedic. Somebody who helped others. It feels like I'm hearing tragedy. I feel like somebody got hit in the back of the legs and pinned into a car, or I don't know if this person was trying to help somebody else, and a good Samaritan I heard got pinned in a car or hit or pinned up against something. I can see the legs. And there's like something that hit somebody in the head that was flying. I don't know if it was like a truck or something that came off the truck. It's like somebody was dead right then and there. It was horrific, like the way the body was. I can see like legs pinned up against something and the body just kind of slumped over. But this person's saying like, I want you to live. I want you to honor me by all the things I've done. Look, honor's out here. This was an honorable person for some. Like a dentist. I could see like a dentist. I don't know what they do. Because my sight, I'm starting to hone in my, with the white coat, and they're showing me like a wreck on the road. It's a night, and the road's slippery and wet. It's wet. And it's like something happened. It was a freak accident. I don't know if like the head or the neck, impelled. It's something like that that people are just like, and one of the best people you'd ever know too. It's weird is I feel somebody who passed away in 9/11 coming through. And they're talking about a turning of the time with the 9/11 and how humanity pulled together. And everybody pitched in to, I heard a rude awakening. I feel in pile number 1 there's been a lot of soul searching, loss. I'm hearing bereavement, grief. And through it, you still maintain like this piece of you that sees. I almost want to tear up because it's so beautiful. It's like you carry on the same light. It's like I want you to live in that light. I want you to be free. I want you to experience, to hear you laugh. You know, it's been a long time since somebody's laughed. Well, nonetheless, they're talking about a celebration that's coming through here. Celebration. Raise your standards, okay? Yeah, they're talking about like you seeing your worth too, and your worth and energy, not just like your material or like really noticing your worth and energy in the way that you. Somebody's gonna cut their hair. Felt that. Or hasn't cut their hair since somebody passed. That's coming through. Hasn't cut their hair, and they're gonna cut their hair. Like that was their symbol for them. If that's for you, that's very specific. All right, now where did I put that? All right, we're gonna look at what's an opportunity coming for you right now. All right. For pile number 1. Okay. So you've got a job that's coming in here. You're very good at this, whatever this is that you do. Like very good. Yeah. Also recent past showing up. I see you working. I see you working diligently. Okay, give me just a second and I'll get to your question. Thank you so much for the $10. Kaiser Mingo. Call you Mingo. What is Erica's current thoughts, feelings for me, and what does she truly want from me? Okay. I got the 3 of Pentacles in it, and I can see why like the protection circle comes out. You're very good. I don't even think you realize how good at something you are. This is where like other people see your potential before you have seen it. I feel like you're a very humble person, and maybe at some point even a bit of naivety, and that's something that you've come through. But I see with the 7 of Swords here and the way that the 7 of Swords is. See you just down there painting the boat, minding your own business, getting along. Somebody does not like that. Somebody does not like that. And the 7 of Swords now is right under the pentagram. So I also want to say just as much as, this also could be a correlation too. Whatever these people are doing as far as darker, okay, cult-like, they even send other people to infiltrate your space in whatever way that may be. And even these people, like they feel your power. They feel your energy. They feel you're the conversion for them. I'm hearing Sigma. Somebody here also, like out of this group of people, or a few, let's just say 3 men, this might be the one that doesn't really say much to you or doesn't really show off, just more quiet. This one really likes you. There's something here with about like competition. Competition? I never say that. Competition. Competition. Competition for you in some ways. You have a lurker, okay? You got somebody in your energy, pile number one, that don't like that you're protected. And this could be by the people that are around you. Because look, if this person's trying to shoot you in the back or shoot you from the trees on the side of the ocean, both of these guys are standing in a way where this person does not have a clean shot. The Seven of Swords came out underneath the pentagram too. So with that saying harmony, protection, that tells me that you are protected from this. Somebody is actually like practicing or does things to stop, stall, hinder. It's like that, but the Holy Spirit's felt on you, like the true power. And I hear like a couple people having conversation, like you can feel it on this person, like you can feel it on him, like he's the real deal. You know, look at statistics and look at like somebody's comparing behaviors between you and another person as far as guidance or just truth. My heart's starting to open, like you've changed things around people in certain scenarios here. You know, there is an intent here that somebody's had in the past or has to hurt you. I feel like this is more or less about words, drama with the sword, with the arrows, just directing things derogatory in whatever way, trying to fuck with your job, your car. You know, for this more or less feels like in a spiritual sense of chaos. But the thing is like, you know, so that you would be in despair. But that really taught you how to walk away. Like maybe even if you did walk away from something you thought was destined for you, and now you're like, you look at it like, I don't see that for me anymore. It whatever it did, if they wanted a person, this is just coming through, so I'm just gonna challenge. Somebody here's a jealous ass bitch. Okay, somebody is jealous. Man, woman, doesn't matter. It could be to this extent, it could not. Somebody here does a lot of sabotaging or shit talking, like, on you. And I really don't like picking up on these things. But something that was supposed to make you feel like very apathetic or very, very much alone like this. Stagnant. Well, it's supposed to make you feel stagnant or hurt, right? It showed you actually the light here. Like, look, you were able to walk away from old patterns, even patterns of yourself. I think somebody here is very, very good with symbols and patterns. Whether, like, numbers don't lie, I hear that. To be able to have the courage to conquer. You're very strong. I see a woman here. Somebody here's a very strong woman. Okay? Very strong woman. And if you're a man here and you have a mother that's passed on that has red hair, she's coming through, talking about, I give you my strength, my son. You know, she could have been a hippie or free in that spirit, you know. And here she is with red hair again. Somebody here's lost somebody with red hair on the other side. They're like, say the red hair, say the red hair. Maybe Little Mermaid, Ariel. Okay. Six of Cups. Don't you remember the reason you loved me before? Baby, come back to me once more. Wow. When will I see you again? When am I going to see you again? You let go of somebody and you have let go of somebody. It's like what, this Ten of Swords is like seeing the light, seeing the movement, seeing the way forward. What are you doing, Bear Dog? Hi, Cooper. Hey, girl.
I just saw my door under the top of my door.
You slammed it in there? Son of a biscuit eater.
And it's gonna get blood.
No. No, it didn't hit it that hard. That old yellow-bellied sapsucker.
And I pull it out and I grab your arm and I pull it out so hard.
So hard.
And it's gonna open right and fall down right on that light.
Ooh, girl.
And it's gonna get bleed and only we have blood.
But you don't have blood. It's inside your skin with your bones.
No, it's not.
Where is it?
It's outside.
What?
My mama Crystal said.
Oh, yeah?
It's in Halo. A minute.
Okay, girl. Go back out. Where's the whole hog? Oh, be careful, Donna.
I left her in the trailer.
Oh, no. Is Hino up here?
No?
How'd you get up here?
Oh, I go outside and I open the door and I come for you and I run away outside.
Did you?
Yeah, and go to Papa Mike's house.
Hold on a second, guys.
No, I mean. You need to go with me.
I'm going, baby.
Uh,
Okay, I will be right back. Super Cooper for pile number 1. All right. I'm a mom. I have kids. Hang out. I will be back for pile number 1. If you're waiting to pick a pile number 2 is going to be Hawthorne, Light Activation, Acceleration, Brilliance, Stand in Your Light will be the next one. And then we have the water element, Relief, Kindness, and Compassion for pile number 3.
come on, right now.
All right.
Sweetie, nice thing. My rainbow is.
Excuse me. All right, I'm back. Now I have goosebumps. I left. I want to figure out the Seven of Swords because you guys are kind of like beaking that. This could be somebody that you know from the past. I did have a lane over. Or just known since childhood, or I'm not sure why all of the, it has to do with, really I'm looking down, it says Holy Spirit. It's your carefreeness, it's your ability to adapt and overcome. Who's the Seven of Swords? Character that you need to be aware of here. Pile number 1. Who's the Seven of Swords you need to be? I mean, he is just a... This could be a masculine too. I know this sounds so weird for a guy. I don't know. I think women are more petty, but he is holding an arrow too, and it's like, I think there's been many people try to get with you or entertain you in whatever way, and you're more focused on your work. You're more focused on your craft, your creativity, your peace. So you could be somebody who has a lot of people after them. I don't know. I feel like you did maybe turn somebody down here, or in whatever way, somebody you knew from a past, and it really pissed this person off. feel like it really pissed this person off. Who's the Seven of Swords? Who's the Seven of Swords here? I want it to come all the way out. Who's the Seven of Swords in this situation? There's 3 people around you. Somebody is mesmerized in such a way. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Four of Cups again. You got the 4 and the 5 of Cups. This person's just, I want to say in some way, like with the Gemini, it could be a Gemini. It's like somebody's kind of, I don't know why I'm correlating with that, like just two-faced in whatever way. Like this person could be actually like in your circle or your group and really like you and you not even know it. You know what I mean? But I don't like the way this motherfucker be looking. I think you're probably like somebody that's probably be the first person to tell this person no, or you know, like everybody in town wants this person, or and you're just like, I don't want to be with anybody. I'm allowed to choose my fucking self. I don't know if there's beef between like 2 other people or like behind closed doors, because like maybe up front and close they're like, yeah, they hang out and they talk. See this one that's just admiring, and this one to me kind of feels like his energy's more showboaty, like, yeah, bro, totally. Like one of the dudes that, he's more dick measuring, talking about the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Bills. What? What? Buffalo Bills. And this guy's just sitting here, watching. I'm gonna say somebody feels left out by you. I think also on top of that, this person feels like if they are somebody that would try to infiltrate your space, whether this is spiritually, energetically, physically, with that of others, or the sad thing is I think you actually at one point really did kind of care about this person. You just don't see something in him anymore. I don't know. Yeah, this person feels like an absence too, without like your light or your energy there. There's a woman here who's like just not seeing it. Somebody does this a lot. That could be you or this other person. That would be another way. Like they have a lot of hand on the face. It's just like, you could have went to court with this person too. This person that's like with the justice to come out with the 7 of Swords. You could have definitely went to court. There could have been some sort of written document or a signed contract or lease or a sale of some sort with this person. This person could be this person, like, this is weird. This person is showing up with the Justice and the Queen of Swords. For my Queen of Swords, okay, for one, this person could be somebody that you divorced or divorced from. For others of you, this person that's got their panties in a bunch, or is just so fucking, it's like, I want to fuck something up, but I don't want this person to know where it came from. They don't want you to know what they have, and you're going to, like, with the truth that was coming out, you're going to see where somebody intentionally manipulated something within your dynamic. This person you're still close with, you might not know something because of not speaking to another person or nobody else being around when something happened. Something feels off. I will say that. You can kind of start to see, like, just can feel that. You might even catch somebody in your yard like, damn, motherfucker, what you doing in my... Oh, I was just coming to bring you your newspaper. And like, bro, we haven't had a newspaper in like fucking 3 years. Well, Granny gets the newspaper, so I just signed. You're like, okay, well, come in, man. And really, some weird ass shit. I am worthy of receiving help from the divine forces that are always working on my behalf. I am held and I am loved. Alright, so let's look at this called. the soul gift, right? Maybe you feel out of balance in that way, have been feeling out of balance as far as your soul gift. Not even like maybe where you thought initially you were starting to make great intuitive hits, your energy just feels off. Maybe somebody has felt like that, really struggling to just have that authentic, I'm hearing regeneration of energy throughout your being. Somebody here needs to get a lot more rest. All right. So this opportunity is what I was asking about. This opportunity that comes in is an opportunity to see someone or something in its truest form or truest light. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or ugly, the truth is revealed about a situation, person, place, or thing. I think this is something that you've been very intuitive about. I don't know if this is, I heard hush hush. I'm hearing squad car. I have like that dirty cop feel. You know, interrogation tactics is what I'm hearing. You could have went through something like that with somebody, especially with the Justice being there and the Queen of Swords to come out over that. She's sitting on top of a prison, really is what it is. She's sitting on top of a prison. If you look at it, it's a prison down here. It's like a guard, maybe it's a fucking prison guard of some sort. It's so weird. Maybe you guys all work together at the same place. You know, there is something here too. And I almost feel like somebody that you wouldn't even fucking know, or this person, like you'd be you know what I mean? You'd be like the last person. I wouldn't entertain the idea of you with my dog's dick. I'm not interested in you. You know, like there's a level that this person really, for somebody deep down is just not a good person. And I feel like that's what you're going to find out, is that somebody is just not a good person. Like they put on the perfect front or the face, or, you know, they have all the connections to have alibis, but somebody has something attached to them, or and they even do, it's not like getting drunk and doing something like these people do, this person specifically, or, you know, does corrupt things sober. It's like they get a kick out of making people feel lost, or, you know what I mean, you're going to jail, you don't have family, just, I don't know why somebody does this to make people afraid. You know, they like it when people feel afraid here. I wonder why you want to do your own thing, because there's always been something off. I don't know why for some of you, I feel like you're going to take somebody down in the future. Like, even if you have a checkered past, you might become an officer in some way, okay? Or you already have been and you're thinking about going back, and whether I'm hearing a facility or place, in whatever way where you go back, it's like this person could have been like the group lead, the head of the, and where the position that you go into now is a much different, whether it's working HR or it's a higher position, a different part in a cast. I almost said a movie. Maybe some of you are in movies, but you take on a different role. And this has this one, it's like somebody, a masculine energy wants to dick measure with a feminine energy. And it's like, you know, when they can't have you, so then they make up rumors about you, and then they want to be nice again, like, oh, sorry, I was just, you know, drunk, or, you know, that wasn't even about you. And you just, you know how somebody always covers, it's like, and you just feel it on them. Like, even when they're around you, like, you know, they could be trying to hook up with you, and no, they literally, right as they're standing by you, about to put their phone in their pocket, they're like, yeah, can't wait to see you tomorrow. You're gonna suck daddy's dick like a good girl. You know, just nasty. Somebody's just, they're just really, truly a foul-ass person. You know, and it's, the reason that it's foul is because they lie to everybody. Be who you are, you know, have your fucked up, whatever it is that you like, but I think you've seen that. You come back in, you're able to knock, somebody completely goes away. Like they're done. Whether they're fired, whether they're not, they're moving out. They're no longer, it feels like you come to raise the vibration of specific places, bring new ideas, it's like a tyrant boss. It's like, I'm big, you're little. I'm smart, you're dumb. And the whole time you're like, okay, motherfucker. But it's like something that they wear, whether it's a badge or a position. I feel that, like you put up with that too. And with the pentagram too, I do feel like there's some sort of society for some of you in this pile. All right. What's the best to come from this situation? Okay, so we see some sort of corrupt thing comes to the top. Something slows down. All right, whatever you've been chasing or half into, it's like the energy, like, somebody stops talking here. With the Knight of Swords in reverse and oh my gosh. I forgot there's 2 decks in here. It's different now. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse, and I asked, best possible outcome. And I'm hearing now, give a little, get a little. Let me clarify these. That's really rated, but it's like a change, a drastic change. See, what was once on top is now on the bottom in the female. Something about a female taking, it's a feminine energy, it's a female physically. But she's got a masculine ability to her and you're humble. Maybe even you look good, and that's like you can't even go get a job because there's always some sort of drama. I feel that, they're all nice, and you little do you know, you're just over there loving doing your job, getting better at it, finding faster, smarter, quicker, easier ways to accomplish things, right? Pile number 1, and there's always somebody out there that's like, why are you hanging out with her? And then like, you're the new thing. It's just that. It's like high school. It's like that. Hey, definitely do not stop dancing to the beat of your own drums, your spirit guides are saying. Clarity, because the next card I was going to pull is what you don't see, is that there's clarity coming. There's a new idea, new plans. You got a really powerful force working with you, a beautiful vision that comes to you. You're either going to see, like I said, some of you are going to 100% see this. I don't know why, but I feel like in some mist there's a transgender involved in this, or a dyke, or a gay fag. In some ways, I don't know if that's political way to say that, because I don't ever really incorporate. I don't fucking care. You know what you are and what you do. That's your own business. I've seen the rainbow flag thing. So this has to do with, this could very well, this is weird. It's kind of weird too, I just seen for a guy likes your husband or guy, and they all used to hang out, but now it's weird. Somebody's like, you took my bro, we used to play video games, and somebody really is like, I don't know if they're gay or not, but that came up at the last point. That's not for everybody, that's not the whole message. There's something going on that you're definitely going to get clarity about. Could come from like, I don't know if like a dog pulls a piece of clothing out, or there's something in the yard that somebody dropped and it's like drug in, or a shirt or a pair of panties. Like, it's going to be, your proof is going to be undeniable. Whatever you needed to move forward, whatever this letting go is, to heal or to move on, or this is really fucked up, but I feel like for some of you, you may have lost your children to somebody who, alert, I heard child alert, who's in some ways, I don't know about, I just worry about the sexuality with the children in whatever way. Because I just feel that same spirit of, I don't know what it is. I can hear somebody saying like, lay the fuck down, and throwing them across the room, or, you know what I mean, but onto the bed, but not cool. People like that want to stab in the neck. I know that's really bad, but. Okay, now I'm going to get this question up here, because I'm so sorry, you've waited forever. Are you still in here? Kazard. Yeah, you're gonna get a truth, pile one. You're gonna get it. It's gonna be visible, whether it comes through a dream or daydream. It does have to do with like, it comes about in the weirdest way. It's truth. It's like, what? I stopped even thinking about that, and here it is. Like, it could be a mystery being solved, or like, I do feel like foul play in some way around this this player, you. In whatever way, I do feel that envy quite a bit. I do even feel like the envy of a parent, or you know what I mean. That's the terrible. Isn't that terrible? All right. What's Erica's current thoughts, feelings for me, and what does she truly want from me? Well, I'm going to answer that even if you're not in here. That way, if you come back, you can write it down. Should probably timestamp it. I heard an amazing Mexican dish. Beth, they know who you are. They know your name. Oh, thank you. I'm going to tag this and put the name on it. Tag it and bag it. Okay. All right, I wrote the timestamp down. I don't see you in the chat anymore. I'm sorry. Most of the time, I wait till the end. You know what I mean? I didn't think the read was going to be that long. So let's get your question answered. You want to know how Erica feels about you? And what does she truly want from you? Well, my intention is on like the soul level. I can, let's see. How does Erica truly feel? Ooh, with me taking that off my neck, I don't know if somebody feels smothered or just kind of like, I don't know if that was needing some space. I'm seeing I want to feel that way again over here. So I don't know if you guys, I left when I saw you with somebody's behind that. How does Erica truly feel? Wow. I don't know if you guys have had a heartbreak or this person's been heartbroken. Okay, my dog even chewed on this card. There is something here with a hurt or a pain. I don't know if this is having to do with pain that you've inflicted emotionally, if it's you. If this has to do with a situation that you both have gone through or something this person individually. But I do see that this person is currently feeling, and maybe this isn't on the surface, some sort of, because it's underlining, it's what you're not seeing at the bottom of the deck, is something, some sort of heartbroken, or their heart's tied to something that could have to do with their family tree. I don't know if this person has something with the chest. Could be a chest tattoo, or it could just be like asthma or heart. But this is what you don't see, but on the outside, this person is showing a recognition that something within your soul equally matches. They want to share their cup with you, and they want to come together. You know, Erica would like to combine something that she has. Sometimes I think she's not sure if she has the strength to go on. This is normally my wounded warrior, somebody who is, they're ready to put in their last fight. And I think that this person, Erica, she feels something maybe you don't see, or she hides. If it's a depression or something that's sad, I almost want to say like if this has to do with trust, but I more or less feel like this person's going through, if this isn't grief. This person be going through something you might not even really know about. Because now when I look down, I put the cards in reverse, and it's like not sharing a cup of being a wounded warrior. It's like something about you makes this person have to feel this, or they feel this. This person could be working on getting closer to God, or just like really going within at this time. What does she want from him? What does she truly want from him? What? I do feel like this person wants to be free. To be honest with you, what does she want from you? The heartbreak card, the same one that was on the bottom of the deck, already out, that my dog chewed on, comes out again. It's like, I think this person doesn't have, I mean, it's not that this person doesn't want to, but there's something else leading this person, and I think it's the Holy Spirit for, yeah, it's like, they've got to figure something out about them within themselves. This person likes their freedom, or, you know, that's a piece of them that they miss or haven't had. What they want from you is freedom, so that they can feel again, or whether this is about, you know, the cards are here. This person's very independent in whatever way, or has a project that they're going to do or work on. Anything else for what she wants from him? She wants to celebrate, you know, she wants something to heal here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You know, she wants to feel the sun, the happiness, to be enlightened. She wants maybe even a truth. I wonder if this has to do with you, or if not, if this is something from before. Maybe it is something from before with this moving away. This person could have a hard time letting go too. She's very intuitive. This person's like seeking a truth. She wants to discover what this is within her that she's struggling with. And I would say yes, this person is making a decision right now at this point. And it's a hard decision about taking action. I don't know if this person has a baby's father, or moving towards a father, but this person's planning to take some sort of actions here. And it does feel like to get grounded again, or back on their feet. Yeah, she wants you to take action, maybe. Yep, make a decision. You know, she wants you to, what she wants is you to make a decision. Maybe you go with what she says. You know, she wants to feel that love. Like, what do you want from me? Like a connection. She wants to feel close. And maybe because of a lack of emotional, like, you know, that whatever this is, it needs to be released. It's something like a pink elephant that lingers in the room. I would say I do feel like both of you are going through a phase where you will find your own truths within yourself. I think there definitely is a tie here. I could see a great friendship, you know, a great friendship. Be patient with this person. Be patient with this person, and make sure you pray and ask. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you for the $10 on the super chat question. I really appreciate that. And I want to get, like, from this person out of this deck a truest feeling, you know, like something that would come up. Maybe having to do with, you know, there's something deep in this person, in Erica, that, what would this person truly tell him? What would Erica say? The fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling, and it turns on my passions because I don't know what to expect, you know. I think this person's maybe even had a hard life. I'm new to spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. Like, this person deep down, they're afraid to release something. And I think it is that this person is truly trying to become a better person, or is struggling with that at some point. Yeah. I think this person has to break away from a lot of other people that, you know, in society. Could be a topical type person too. This person does have a lot of passions for you. I will say that. You know, there's happiness there. It's just letting all the other shit go. It's like, we don't even bring up stuff. There's a level of acceptance that both of you are going to have, and this really comes in to support you and Erica, okay? And it's like love is an open door, so where somebody can feel free to not come and go as they please, but don't clip somebody's wings, you know? And I think for the first time, this person is on the brink of discovering something about themselves, and they're going to take a first step to admit or say something or bring something forth. So they're being led by their soul. Look, happiness is behind that. I would say this is a very happy relationship. Could be. I feel like somebody here is going through a deep growth, okay? A very deep growth. You know, and there's fear around that. There's definitely fear that this person is feeling, and this is perfect. Somebody here is working on their worthiness, okay? The Holy Spirit, like the Holy Spirit, this person is almost like chosen for something. I don't know if they prophet or near death or experience something tragic in that way, but they have good intuition, or they might know that, hey, something's going to happen, or I feel this. So they have strong feelings. Thank you so much. Constance, what's up? You know what's so weird, as I started, before I even seen it was you, and I can't see the flower because I couldn't see the name. I seen the word Egyptian, and I instantly felt like an African energy, like Africa, America, bamboo, and it was interesting, and it just came and went. I have an ancient Egyptian symbol in my floorboards throughout my home. Really? Oh, I want to see that. And you just moved, didn't you? Thank you for the $5 make it hot. I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm looking down at my pyramid here, my crystal. Ooh. So as soon as I seen that, remember how pile number 1 had the pentagram constants? And I seen these, and these were connected. And it's like somebody sitting so long on a floor when my ass was hurting, you know, and that energy, it was like somebody, it feels like a deep meditative, somebody who sits there in that symbol for quite some time. It really, in this card, I pick it up, and this card does represent protection. And I'm looking down and seeing the Holy Spirit here. And it does say beneath that, the truth is going to come out. Landowner. I think that there's something interesting here. What? It's almost like you help somebody come out of spiritual narcolepsy, or them, you. Number 77, this is like something that'll help you go within. That was what that card said, is to go within. Are you driving? They want you to drive. Something when you drive. The chariot. Oh, I seen the chariot. Yeah, Constance, this is nothing to be afraid of, but it does help you cultivate something else. I'm seeing like it come into a dream or a meditation as well. Maybe you've even previously seen it before, you've seen it now. I believe you have, because the card Revelation is coming out. This landowner. You're very much moving on your spiritual awakening. I don't know if somebody's moving or landowner's moving, or I feel like you're actually, congratulations, I see. It's almost something about that being like that's why that, if you moved into this house, it was like your spirit guides were, I trust the right moment is aligned for me. I trust that the right people are coming into my life. I trust that the right opportunities are manifesting for me. I surrender to the process. Everything is unfolding perfectly for me. Look on my computer, and that's what I see. I heard lucky symbol, lucky sign. I don't know why I seen you put it on a talisman. In some way, you'll put it or etch it or paint it, or it'll go on a talisman. You know what's really weird is I seen a symbol, and it was put in the hot wax with the seal, and that symbol was on it. I heard prerogative. Yeah, Constance, there's good energy in that house. Too, and I want to feel like there's two female spirits of some way. Whether these, I don't know, they're like protect your children or, because I seen that tiger card with the child in it. They're showing me not Simba, Jasmine. For some reason, they're showing me Jasmine off of Aladdin. I'm not sure why. You know, she didn't want to be a princess anymore. She wanted to live in it could be a royalty sign symbol, a sign of royalty or symbol. Something very peculiar about that being there. Yeah, clarity. So there's communication that you'll have through that symbol. I don't know if you look at it and you write, draw, make voice notes. Is it like in linoleum? That's what I seen. I seen the eye. On a seal. Yeah, look, listen, and then this has to do with the protection. Wisdom, power of the divine is what that represents. Huh. They're saying you're no stranger to symbols, specifically that one. Even though out of your religious, kind of, not religious, but you know what I mean, strong faith to Christ. It's interesting. Thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, something grows from that. Something in a new direction, and it might have to do with your work. Yeah, definitely. In the way you deliver messages or something. You channel the motherfucker. You channel Ra. Soon as I seen you can channel him. You can channel, and what's the other one? I'm seeing Isis. You can channel them. That's what the symbol's for. That's why you found it. You can channel them. It's your job. You work. Put time and energy into. Why did it take me so long to get that message out? Why did it take me so long to click that? Yeah, and look at the top of this Wheel of Fortune that's sitting over here. Yeah, keeping God first. Yeah, I felt that because I kind of struggled how to say it. Trust me, I feel that. You channel these, honey. That's what you are. You channel these. Yeah, look. That light comes right into your auric field. You can channel these energies. Constance, I do too feel like there's somebody here soon, if you haven't, that you'll be sharing a cup of interest with. Or that somebody's finally going to speak about that. Somebody's finally going to say something. I just wanted to say that. This person could be an air sign. I heard fire and air. Okay. Moving on to, drum roll please. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, we have Hathor. This is light activation, acceleration, brilliance. Stand in your light. Somebody drinks sweet tea, for sure. What's up, Leland? Bethany Bonk, beautiful read. Love Spirit Fam. Love you, Beth. Did you see it click when it finally clicked to me? I'm like, yeah, you channel him. And I was like, okay, it has to do with your work. And then I started seeing, because I always said, like, you're more like an oracle. You're more like a channel to me. I mean, I know you divinate, but to me, you're like a prophetess. So as soon as I thought about the prophetess part and I seen this seal and a scribe, it's a scribe who reads it, delivers it, the message, and I was like, okay, that's you. And then as soon as I seen the frequency of the rainbows right there for the Eight of Wands, the message, as soon as it colors to me, that's the information right there, the rays of information. Then I realized, I'm like, okay, it's something that you're working on, you're putting your time and energy into. Okay, she's a channel of Ra and Isis. I'm not exactly sure who Isis is. I seen that. I believe it's in the Egyptian, I've never really got too far off into any of that, but it could be something with the way Isis was powerful, I can see that. It was like betrayal, or I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look at the story of Isis now. Was there betrayal? Goddess of love and beauty. Isn't that Athena in the Greek goddesses? She's just the same. You're learning too, yeah. So I would look into that and like, I'm getting goosebumps and I'm seeing like betrayal of some sort for her. So I'll have to look that up. There's going to be something in there. Remember, as a channel reader, especially too, as a like esoteric, I have goosebumps all over my entire body. I just want you to know that. All the way up and down my legs. Thank you for the Sunday. Fun day. I love you guys. All right, pile number two. Thank you, Mooncat. Except for Sunday was never good. Anyways, Tuesday I stay a little. Friday it's a little better. Dun, dun, dun. I can hear that song in my head. Except for Monday, it's never gonna. I don't know. I hear that. And it's over now. Okay, maybe there's something about Sunday. I'd like a Sunday. Hot fudge. I am here for the uncomfortable sensations within me that longs to be heard, held, and loved. Light activation. Here we go. Stand in your light. All right. I feel like you're somebody who's accelerated really fast. I want to say they're having me look over at the last 3 to a year and a half. Somebody divinates smoke. Or I can see like the incense that burn. Somebody divinates through that. All right, acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. All right. Stand by me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. I gotta plug in my computer. Pile number 2. In the recent past, you could have been dealing like with some very deep poverty or famine or scarcity in your life. Somebody likes like 90s country music too for pile number 2. Okay, so some sort of scarcity you could have experienced. Being lower class. I look over at the next deck that I have here and I see achievement. Okay, so you could have overcome something. She will never break the chains, break the chains. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you singing. You must never break the chains, break the chains. Stevie Nicks, what's that song called? Break the Chains? Probably. What's the lotto numbers? 22, 46, 7, 12, and 3. I don't know how many more you need. All right, show me. Show me what I need to see. Okay. So there, I feel like you're somebody who's had a very deep desire to transition from whatever state of being you had previously experienced. You're a very brilliant person. You have a very brilliant energy that lives within your heart, that lives within you. It is a very courageous energy. I feel like you're somebody who stands up for the little guys, you know, when you see people, like, especially for children, women, and the elderly. I feel like somebody specifically here has a very soft spot for older people, you know, especially older women. I feel like you're somebody who's really loved your mother or your grandmother, or both of them have been like mothers to you at some point, or I feel you connect with many people of all walks of life. It seems you have picked up that natural trait and have accelerated in that through these times of poverty, or with the lower class being out here. You were able to connect completely, to experience something on a very profound level. I'm going to say too, for whoever's watching this, who is currently working on themselves and healing and taking the next step, you would never think in a million years, but you invent something so wonderful. They're showing me the Brita tap water filters, so you could be doing something with the filtration of water through like sand and stone. You help bring back water from like sewage water with bleach and shit in it that we drink to natural filtration systems and centers. You're brilliant. I think too, somebody's gonna buy a piece of land, okay? And this is, you've been here in a past life. This earth knows you. This land knows you. You started something a very long time ago, and this does feel in a very indigenous, very native way. I see landowner out here. Somebody's on a piece of property that back about 2,000 years ago was nothing that it was. Somebody's going to rediscover from all the erosion of the wind and the rain and all that, something that's resurfaced. They find something. I can see like crystals powering grids of energy. Quantum mechanics, quantum physics. This is, you're a fucking genius. Pile number 2. You have genius qualities. Very hermit. Very much a hermit. I actually prefer it that way, I heard. I prefer to be alone. You know, within that though, it's like the reason you went away, they're showing me the Grinch. Oh, nice hack job, Grinch. What'd you do? Cut it with a butter knife? I can't remember what he says. Nice hack job. What'd you do? When he goes off onto the mountain, right? He's like, fuck you, hate Christmas. Nope, nope, nope. That's it. I'm not going, right? Not feeling worthy, even though the Grinch is a complete dick, you know, the Grinch does care, you know. Didn't know, may have been way down there, but it's like this going off and this, it's like your ass is coming out of hermit. Look, ooh, my feet, son of a bitch. You know, like coming out. You've got a grandmother, okay? A grandmother. Somebody just had a baby boy. Okay, I see that. Somebody just had a baby boy, or your child had a baby boy. This grandma, this feels like a Mexican accent. The old Aztecs. She's very culturally driven. The food, the comida, the quinceañeras, in whatever way it is, she's keeping the spirit alive. She reminds me of the grandma off of Moana, right? She turns into the stingray. That's what like guides you back out off the mountain. Fuck, I didn't like you guys anyways, but deep down it's like, man, sure wish I had a friend after 6 fucking years, right? This grandma's like, get your ass going. So you've really been overcoming some obstacles. I feel like you're sharing your energy with other people, like literally just going to the store feels like a task for whoever you are. Sometimes it's, somebody here's a great baker. Somebody bakes quiches and they're a great baker. Been baking, I can smell them. It's like gingerbread cookies, lots of fun stuff. Somebody's a great mother in this, great parents. Like you could be separated, but both of you are great mother and father. Some of your co-parents very well with their kids' father. Somebody here, you're doing it on your path. You're able to overcome fears and limitations and really become a friend with this person, with your child's father or mother. And that's wonderful. And that's wonderful. All right, let's look at your strength here. What's your strength? Whatever you're doing, you know what you're doing. Precision. Your strength is that you're precise. When you shoot for something, when it's something is fueled within your belly, when you feel in, man, I know this is going to be rough, but I'm going to do it. You know, I really feel like, look, she comes out to shoot and she's probably better than the friend that takes her out, right? It's like, damn, are those all kill shots right between the fucking eyes? And, you know, little did you know why I'm hurting, you are fast asleep. Little did you know I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece. So you've overcome a great deal of lost pile number 2 for this Hawthorne card of light activation. You have overcome, there's a fire burning in my soul. Look, this mom shows up again. I'm telling you, somebody's got such a pronounced mom on the other side. Yep, and I can hear, it's like a Boston accent or Chicago. She talks like Claire V, kind of. You didn't think we were going to give up on you that easy, did we? Or, you know, it's going to lay down and feeling sorry for yourself. I could hear a mom coming through. She's like, you better get up and go enjoy life. I did not raise you to be like that. 44 as I say that. And now it's like somebody here did get a nudge from the other side, you know, from a passed on loved one that it's like, okay, I'm going to go out, you know. Intuitively, you could have started to date somebody or see somebody, or maybe they're like very opposite from you and you just weren't sure. There's a difference, whether it's skin color, age, creed, code, but you guys click. And I heard 2 seatbelts click at the same time and 2 people, and like the Wayne's World card with a licorice in it at the top. like a little Metro Geo or whatever it is, click their seatbelts and look up at each other for the first time and kind of giggle. So it feels like somebody has had fun and been able just to be themselves. Yeah. Your strength has been to stand in your own role of leadership. You know, you have every skill. There's a fear that you would let others down. And before, I feel like you've taken on so much responsibility that instead of delegating or asking for the help because you didn't have the right people around, you were trying to keep everything in and composed that, you know, all the wheels fell off at some point for you. And that could have been, you know, with a job loss and then addiction and then a loss of a significant other or a very important, you know, figure in your life. Or perhaps even one that you were on the outs with as far as, you know, a parental figure. You have many, many powerful, very leadership spirits that I'm seeing like Harriet Tubman in her eyes. We did not raise you to not continue, to not get up and fight for your freedom to feel. We want you to feel. You know, I can see, you know, your spirit guides, and you're good. Like maybe you were in the military and you were really physically fit and you did really you great thing, you know what I mean? And then you met somebody and it was really elaborate, everything moved real fast, and then your whole life fucking just came apart in whatever way. Whether there was cheating, a loss, a job, a fatality, whatever it could have been. And it's like somebody's life was never the same after an incident or something that happened. And I can feel it's taken you a long time to, you know, maybe you did get back up and get going because that's what winners do. But the feelings parts never came back, like to feel again. And when you do feel whatever you have, it's almost too much sometimes, you know? It's like, I don't, what if I can't shut it off? What if I always cry? Or there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there that you have purged. All right, what are you struggling with at this time? We already looked at that, didn't we? Awakening. Oh, shit. Struggling with awakening. Straight up. Awakening. Somebody could have like more of a lustful spirit here too. Somebody here has like a sex addiction or porn addiction. I want to say that, or like masturbates a shit ton. It's because you're bored. And when that energy's spent, if you will, then you're able to kind of like calm down. So somebody here is going to explore more about their body. I mean, we all love to orgasm. It feels amazing. But it's kind of like putting your energy, or this was something that you struggled with in the past, right? Or somebody here was like, super masturbator. Okay, check please. Yeah, and it took up a lot of somebody's time. It's just like to get to that point, even to the, you know, somebody's awakening to that. Because I do see like out here with, you know, the desire card. Okay, you're struggling with awakening. Tell me more. What part? Enjoyment. Yeah, because isn't that part of awakening? I think somebody here too, like you've been really, it's been a hard path. It's been a lot of like, when is the other shoe gonna drop? When can I meet nice people that vibrate on a level of coherence? Okay, when people that can become very convoluted through experience. The more you become aware, you become more aware of not just your behavior, but that of others. And some people are like, see, I'm out. You need to enjoy, okay? You didn't come here to be on a mission, go gadget. You came here, Carmen Sandiego. You came here to enjoy. Somebody here enjoys too much. Okay, they enjoy a lot. You need happy long time, happy ending. Like somebody's Cray cray here. Yeah.
I got denied at practice.
So what?
I was about to say because I got a knee injury yesterday, and Coach Chuck, he's our girls coach, he's so funny. He's like, we don't play about injuries, girl, and we got a match on Thursday. You better go home and rest.
I bet.
But that's why I was like, fine. I was having a shitty day yesterday, and I needed a break anyways.
You wanna come say hi to my tribe? Yeah. Kylie doesn't get a practice for
Hey guys.
wrestling because she blew out. Well, she didn't blow out her name. She got her ass kicked pretty good
Yeah.
in wrestling yesterday. She had her braces into her teeth. Yeah, most of the time they bumped heads with her opponent.
Yeah, it was rough.
So you're home for the night. Yeah. Think about what we want to make for dinner. I want to barbecue something
In the rain?
in the rain. That girl gets so hot. Chimichangas. Fajitas sound so good.
Fajitas are good. I don't like the long meat though.
I don't get that on me. We can get something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we'll look at what kind of steaks
I was
are.
because I just put $3 and I put a gallon in for
Oh, girl.
And anyways, I was in the gas station, and I was the girl that was in there. She wasn't in like the worker, but she's in the line. She's behind me. She goes, "Your shoes untied, girl." And like I keep my shoes tucked, so I was like, "This girl's fucking pulling my leg." That ass one of my shoelaces was untucked from my shoe and was hanging out, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she goes, "I was just admiring your jeans, and I noticed your shoes untucked. And I noticed your shoes untied, and I didn't want you to get hurt." And she's like kind of older, probably like your age. She looked a little bit older than you, but she was like, "I love those big white jeans, but I just can never find a pair that look good on me. I used to wear them when I was younger, you know, Jinko jeans." And I was like, "Oh my god, like I want a pair of Jinko jeans so
Jinko jeans?
bad." Yeah, it was cool.
I want Pogs to come back.
Yeah, and then I put my $3 in change on it, and
It's my change.
I was hoping she'd go behind me and be like, "Oh, you want a couple dollars from me?" But
Nope, not today. No paying it for
we're
it.
not that close yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, but hey, bear dog, get so pretty.
What's up, Aaron?
There's a girl, right? Oh,
Bear Dog's a boy.
Actually, he's grabbing my legs.
He's playing.
No.
He's playing. Come here.
No, fear. Fear.
Come here.
No more.
Bear. Oh, here, Bear. Come here. Come here. Bear. Come here. What are you? Oh.
What the hell?
He gets scared. He scares me sometimes.
Back up.
Bear Dog, what are you doing? Come here. Come see me. Come here. What is she doing? Run. What is she doing? Get her, Bear Dog. No. No, Bear Dog, come here. Oh, Bear Dog.
Okay, Bear Dog.
He's scared. Come pet him.
What's wrong?
That Kai
What
Kai.
did he mean?
That Kai Kai.
I took you out this morning.
That Kai Kai. Go give her a kiss. Go give her a kiss.
Here, come
Go give her kisses. Oh, that's nice.
Why are you being all
Because he won't play with him. He likes to play.
Jesus.
He's so
Grab my
proud.
fucking jeans.
He ripped Rico's jeans. He grabbed at the bottom of his Cinch jeans.
No,
Yeah, I grabbed the bottom and ripped it.
Calm down. It's okay to be calm. It's okay to be calm.
Divine child. I'm fabulous. My kids are home from school.
It's because I called him a girl.
I know. Oh, Bear Dog. When you were little, when you were just a baby.
I developed my new business.
His name was Bear, and he was
I
a
just-
chocolate lab. And he went all the way across the playa in Gerlach, Nevada, all the way out to the Soldier Meadows Ranch to get back to you.
Actually,
That was your dog. When you were
Yeah.
born, that dog didn't let nobody on the
you
bed.
know, dog, what's crazy is I don't really remember that, but then I ended up getting a dog and I named it Bear. But my favorite dog that I remember is Tink Tink.
That dog was always getting out of the yard. What are you getting worked up? Come here. Come here. Bear Dog. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. That's a nice old boy. That's a nice old boy.
I'd love to find a piece of
Honey.
gold right now.
Honey, what were you doing? A piece of what?
Gold.
Yeah, me too. That was funny. Also, too, I feel like somebody here with a desire, like you could have left or rid yourself of some sort of like lustful spirit, perhaps, or, you know, with that energy being out there, or somebody who was in that energy and kind of being depleted of, you know, acknowledgement of things that were, you know, your creativity, your own wonderment. I do feel like you're a very hard worker. You could be somebody who really needs to take some time to enjoy life. I'm seeing a blue bird in this cage. It's talking about enjoying the small things in life. Pile number 2. Yeah, there's definitely like this controlling. Look at this. For these two to come out right behind another, somebody in this pile has in control 3 cards in a row. You have been in a physical, mental, psychologically abusive relationship with a very controlling masculine figure. This card talks about in control. This is crisis. Look, he's got her snatched up, screaming at her. She's trying to lean back away from him, and he's pulling her in. And then, you know, I don't know if this is grooming. I heard grooming, but in a very controlling, and what it has to do with is your determination. Okay, it's almost like you'll be seen. It's your determination. You have this natural dazzle about you. It could just be your wonderment, your creativity. Like, I want to say too, this kind of goes with pile number 1 with that like lustful spirit or that energy of jealousy. There's somebody that, it's weird. It's like a spirit on them that wants to fuck you. For real. Look, betrayal comes up. They just sleep together, and what is she doing? He's all passed out, and she's in his wallet. What's up, Cindy? What's up, Robert? She in his fucking wallet. It's a card of betrayal. Look at this. That's why you had a hard time awakening, because you weren't seeing something, you know? They were trying to get your eyes off of like some sort of distraction or the physical world in whatever way that this is, so that you would enjoy some space and time. Yeah, whoever you were connected to, this person could have even been like gay pride with that out here. Okay, there could have been something with that whole thing. And I am the last one to tell you what the fuck is what. Okay, I just heard dominatrix. Okay, so somebody could be into dominatrix or those sorts of things, like really literally with the control card out there. All right, maybe you're having a hard time awakening too because of who you were being intimate with in whatever way. This person, like, yeah, you could have had amazing sex with them, but it feels like after that goes away, it's almost like they're a different person, kind of, right? You know, as far as being open, they just close back off. And it's like, how did we just go from all of that, me doing the splits on the ceiling and, you know, look at me in the eye the whole time, and I don't even know how that's possible, if you think about that. It was that good. And then it's just like nothing, but deep down, it's kind of like that lingering energy, a lustful spirit, okay? Be careful here. There's a lot of desire around you, your energy, your awakening. Damn, like it's like a Jezebel spirit, straight up. Just like almost like innocence being stolen here. It's like all you've known, maybe even like somebody's dad. Alert. Drama alert. What do you call it? Can't even say it. Like a father doing something to a child, and then the child growing up and then being in a submissive relationship too, where that with the dominatrix, like having terms of control and then just becoming controlled. Very, very, very not good. I don't know if this is something that happened in that situation here. Okay. I do see that you've now moved and you are in a new space. I seen a car with a bunch of stuff packed on it. Somebody here has moved or thinking about moving to a place of more enjoyment. such a big baby. Yeah. The struggle around awakening has to do with like really look how much energy you give to other people, whether it's just time, energy, messaging, texting, even if it is just like there needs to be a balance. You know, they're talking about balance here. You definitely have stood in, you maybe even you moved away, lost a piece of landowner in reverse here. Corrupt sheriff comes out as I cut the deck. Corrupt sheriff. And your spirit guides are saying there's no time to look back now. See, somebody was wishing you would disappear and jealous. And you're like, actually, I'm glad that I left. I'm glad that I've moved on. You know, your guides are saying, be free. Got tattoo artist out here. You're not from this planet. You are a starseed. Past life regression, soul retrieval. I feel like somebody's going to go to a hypnotherapist or start working in those energies. This is something that you've had planned for your life, is to experience these specific things. It really does feel like ridding yourself of those fears or those things or those people or energies. I honestly think too, you have an ability to cast off demons or spirits, like the power of the tongue, in whatever way to free people of, you know, like the porn addiction and stuff. There's no life to live, you know, and that's like your most powerful energy. It is within, you know, your manifestations within that sexual energy. There's a lot being learned here about desire. All right. What's this opportunity that's coming towards you? And still on the deck, as I say, that says past life regression and soul retrieval. So you could be working with somebody, you could be becoming a past life retrieval coach, some sort of rapid transformational therapist. You have an opportunity of achievement. Okay, there's travel here. There's an opportunity to achieve something here. This has to do with your brilliance. I feel like you're going to go very fast. Wherever you start off with, it's like I heard state of the art. You get like state of the art technician, state of the art tech or knowledge or wisdom that you are able to, and it comes to your past life. Okay, so the achievement is something in that for somebody specifically. For some of you, you're going to receive this achievement through actually relaxing. Because as you sit there, you're like, you know what, I'd actually like to do a garden here. And if I grow the food, I could grow the food for the local charity bank so that people can have fresh, good food and start a society or a community through that way, that those would then come to, you know, garden roses. And, you know, this place saved my life. One garden could save 1,000 lives. You know, you never know. All right. The opportunity is as sad as something is here. You know, I'm seeing these people in a hospital consoling each other and a doctor standing behind them, and it looks like two women. Bad news. Hurtful news, so maybe there's a loss here, a very painful ending. And I think that it's been hard to move on. I think somebody here has lost a significant other. Look, he's looking at the projector and he's reminiscing. There's bottles and everything laying around him, and he's just looking at pictures of them. So maybe you did lose somebody very near and dear to you. And if you did, with the enjoyment card being right next to that with all the vegetation, to me that is, I want you to enjoy life. You know, be proud of what you've been through. Don't let this be the thing that, you know, shapes and molds you. I feel like somebody goes from lower class, look, new beginning, goes from lower class and is like the first one to do something in their family or celebrate something or do something in a new way. I feel like, you know, even if it's from the mindset, lower class mindset or famine or having to go without, I feel like somebody here really, like when others starve or are hungry or like impoverished, somebody's a cook, somebody wants to feed and put health and showers and like line them up, let's get them fed, let's get them clean, clothed. You know, there's enough people that would donate used clothes to get these people with some clothes. Starting a solid foundation of a routine for these, just, it's like helping humanity because it feels good to help and it feels good to love. Somebody here helps the homeless in a very big way. I talked about somebody here also is an inventor and is able to use, I'm hearing magnesium right now, but to get us off of city water, that sewage water bleached down and filtrated. Somebody's going to learn how to use stones and minerals, limestones, to filtrate the water system for the entire community or even for communities thereof. Somebody here, this is a very unique message, and if this is your message, you were thrown in a garbage or a dumpster as a baby. You were left, like literally. Or somebody's going to see that in a past life regression, okay? You're not from this planet originally. Starseed comes out again, 33 as I say that. Beneath that, I see spell work on a reader and a healer, 1010, due to spite. This person might play golf. Golf could be prominent in your community or their community, society. Somebody is lost and heartbroken. Maybe that's a father. All right, I wonder if somebody's not recovering too with this new start. It's like maybe somebody's, hip, leg, knee, something's healed. There's an element of healing here. Some of you needed time off, like somebody could have gotten hurt or injured, with the hard work out here. I do see like the jackpot. And somebody knows about a robbery or somebody that was knocked off that's somewhere and they're still not using those bills because they're afraid that they're marked. They're trying to find ways to trade and for gold. And put these bills away. That's what I heard. Put these bills away. Somebody comes upon the money that was like put away a long time ago. Safety seal. That's what I heard. Safety seal. Buried. They're like big old glass jars, pickle jars, like big pickle jars with money in it. Lots of money. I can hear it kink. I can hear it break when somebody digs and they hear the glass. That's how they find it. I feel like it's like Missouri or like backwoods. It's like in the thicket. The ground's wet. It's not very hard dirt to dig deep down in, but lots of vegetation grew fast over it. So maybe it was hard to spot it, or somebody's doing that with the radar thing. What do you call that? A metal detector? I do feel like you're going to share some sort of like you're really blessed with the new friends that are going to come in for your celebrations. They're going to be friends that are actually happy for you and not spiteful. I seen somebody say hi, Danny, and I was like, is my son in here? Oh, there he is. Hi, Danny. Ellie said hi. Hi, Ellie. You watching Mama? Yeah, it feels like a celebration of money. Money, money, money. Money.
Hi, Danny, loser.
Jujubee's watching. Yes. Ho ho. That sucks. Intuition out here. Somebody's like going from a full-ass nun to reading spirit boxes or something. There's something. Hi, Cooper. Love you. My kids are watching the live.
Mom, when did you want to schedule her appointment? She's asking.
Danny says.
It would be next week.
Can I tell you when I get off my life? Trying to get through this. It's 3:30 long.
Just what day next week?
I don't know.
You want me to put, she needs our first last names and phone numbers. Your last name is Durham or
Boy, you're just putting all that out there, huh?
It's Chloe. She has me on all my social medias, so.
Okay, what were we looking at next for you? That's what I want to see. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see with that intuition? What are you not seeing but sensing maybe? Okay, I'm not taking 5 cards out of a row. What? You don't see how precise you actually are in a situation here. You're very precise. You're dead on. You don't see the achievement that you'll have from that precision. Same 2 cards that came out in the beginning of the read, achievement and precision. Somebody here, you could be a fantastic reader or fantastic with healing or energy work or working with the subconscious under hypnosis, medical aid, food, nutrition, body health. Somebody here is really good with the body. It's like your life source energies in your, all your organs. So like really taking care of that. That's awesome. Somebody here is like really good with massage therapy as well. Yeah, you could have still been recovering, or you're still finished healing from something here. Some of you could have gotten into an accident, and it would be like the one thing, because I see spell work on a reader or a healer, 1010 that came out here, and then I'm seeing gentleness. It's like what should have broke you or made you angry, you're able now to blend into society, or you use it to help, in whatever way that is. All right, pile 2. I'm being guided to pull a card from the Psychic Pathways deck. I had another deck that's from this same, this is the Awakening Intuition. Quiet Your Mind, that card set. Quiet Your Mind, pile 2. By Tanya Carroll Richardson. I forgot what the other one was. Awakening the Spirit, I'm not sure. But I like that Oracle deck too. I like the decks that kind of give you like a prompted journaling or how you can work on it for those, instead of just reading it, you're like, yeah, that's nice, but I'm never going to do that. It actually like breaks it down Barney style, so you'll actually do the damn thing. Psychic Pathways. Bells will be ringing. I will. I'm Mufasa. All right. Psychic Pathways. Explore divination tools. That's freaking cool. That's awesome that came out. Divination tools such as oracle cards can complement your sixth sense, yet they aren't necessary to access the 4 main psychic pathways: hearing, seeing, knowing, and feeling guidance that exist within you. Play with divination tools to enhance or explore your intuition while remembering that you are a divination tool. Okay. Number 33. All right. Got me there. I will say honestly too, that's like how I started to grow my gifts. I had to get past everybody in my family and in my ass fucking trying to, you just stand in your truth and keep going. It's all for good reason, if you have good intention. All right, humans have been using divination tools in various forms since the beginning of our recorded time. Divination tools can be ancient systems like astrology, numerology, or they can be physical objects like runes or tarot cards. Many people find the preference for divination tools can be very personal. So while you might often reach for the I Ching, a friend may swear by their pendulum. Divination tools are not necessary to access your sixth sense, but they can enhance your intuition. For some people, divination tools can also be a fun second option, as you are a second opinion on your intuition, much like synchronicities. As with intuition, divination tools are not foolproof, so they can be wrong. Also, they usually require or work best with interpretation. With oracle cards, I don't think they're wrong, ever. I think that our interpretation of the way that we perceive things, you may be more adept to using divination tools lately, hence pulling this card. You might take this card as an encouragement to play with new divination tools or reconnect with one of your favorites. Somebody needed to hear that. That's like a specific sign. What's up, Heidi? What's up, Cheryl? Hi, guys. Beware and Cares in here. Woohoo! You guys are gonna have to hold on for a second. I've got to message my kids to bring me a phone charger because I don't want my phone to die. Give me a second. All right, got the kids bringing me a charger. Woohoo! Anything else particular for this pile 2? Signs, synchronicities. Like somebody's still looking for that synchronistic sign. Another one you ask for before a read, especially if you're watching it live and you're connecting. Ishtar, inner learning. Follow your heart. Your truth prevails. Card number 10, there really is an ending here that's on multiple levels for many people. It could just be the way you look at something. It could be letting go, like, you're really good at what you do. Take this job offer. If it feel that it's right for you, if it scares you because it feels bigger than you, sometimes that's a good thing. That's good. It's like getting on American Idol after singing at every country club in the county up and down the canyon, right? There is hope in the darkest of nights. Disappointment is not the end here. So somebody's having a very deep learning moment. I do see spell work, so maybe it is perhaps somebody who has dabbled in magic. Divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. Oh, I feel like spiritually too, pile number 2. I don't know. The wonderment and awe that you've experienced with your spirit guides or even within your own being. I'm talking to somebody who really, really is grateful for their own self, grateful for the connection that they have, and so grateful to just this experience and honoring it the best that they can, and still realizing that they're human, that you're human. Interconnectedness, understanding inner workings. So it's like, yeah, the way that you used to judge somebody perhaps, you now can look at it as you have compassion for the level of the knowledge and wisdom that they have through lack of trying through their hard difficulties or experiences. Some of you are working with the blue beings. There's light transmissions, wounds healed, important information. So you're charging up here for these deeper learnings. Listen to the wisdom of the body. It's like those things too are working very closely together in the physical aspect of yourself. 44 again to confirm, it says you know the way. right, any important numbers that need to come out? Somebody here too sees spirits. You can see them from your peripheral, energy moving, very great sensory perception. Somebody here too, like they get put to sleep by their spirit guide. Just get very tired and meditative, and then just go confirmation. We got the number 0. That was 2. Somebody could be 20. Somebody could have lost a child before they actually turned 1. So my, condolences to you. 000. Somebody could see that number. 000. August could be prominent here. August 8th. August 6th. Specifically August 6th of 2000. I feel the energy of like a miscarried children, many miscarried children. And they're talking about like it was our soul plan. It would be what helped you to awaken and to see this message is, so there's just a lot of love surrounding pile 2 as well as 1. It's like your determination truly is unmatched. Especially when you're set on fire. You could be seeing 4444 again comes out. January 8th, January 18th, as well as January 4th are going to be prominent dates. Thank you.
Uno cards.
Yeah, I know. 7. Alright, it goes in on the other side. Thank you. Okay, we are moving on to pile number 3. Uno cards, really? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, you are the card of Wata. I heard eerie silence, stargazer, spectrums of light, intelligence services, amnesia, microbiopsy, I'm hearing hermaphrodite. The name Helga. 4H, head, hearth, home, hands, head, heart, hands. I forgot the 4H's. That's terrible. I can't see your guys' chat anymore.